I'm going to demonstrate how to repair a chip on the edge of this extrusion white UPVC. With any UPVC repair on extrusion, we need the name of the manufacturer. So whoever manufactured the profile, we've got a match in both Hard Wax Plus and colour matched white aerosol. First of all, we need to fill with hard wax, and I've rounded that edge out to remove any burrs or high points using a chisel. And now with the gas heating iron, with this Hard Wax Plus, I can apply this to the damaged area. And as with any Hard Wax or Hard Wax Plus repair, I need to overfill. Rather than trying to get it flush and flat, we put in more than we need. It's always a little bit more tricky on the edge, because obviously on a flat surface you can just put the hard wax straight in. So something like that, it's nice and proud and overfilled. I can now move on to leveling that off, and I'm going to use the KO 161500 special applicator, just backwards and forwards over the repair. There's a little bit there that needs, there's a bit that I've missed, so we'll just refill that. Again, rather than digging it out and starting again, all I need to do is just add a little bit more of the Hard Wax Plus. There we go. Just to speed cooling down a little bit, I'm just going to add the Konig special scraper, just to act as a heat sink. There we go, that's cooled it down sufficiently, so now I can level off again. And I'm just following the radius on the edge. And so what I've got now is a base fill. So it feels smooth, and now I'm ready to go to the next stage, which is the spray. So what I'm going to do, this is Konig covering lacquer, and again this is available in all the extrusion companies within the UK, and this is colour matched to this particular extrusion. The can is solvent based, so it needs a good shake prior to use. Something like that, and from about 30 centimetres away I'm just going to spray a coat. As you can see, we've got a little bit of an oversprayed area, and what I need to do is wait for that to dry for 3 or 4 minutes, something like that, and then I repeat the process of spraying, allow it to dry, repeat the process, allow it to dry. We do that 4 times. So there's 3 or 4 minutes waiting between coats, and it needs a minimum of 4 coats. Here's the Blue Peter bit, where here's one I've done earlier. So that's been sprayed, and it's been sprayed 4 times. So you can see a definite sprayed effect area. The repair's underneath, and we can't really see the repair, but we can definitely see and feel where we've sprayed. In order to remove that, what I'm going to use is a little bit of wet and dry, and this is a 1200 grit. I'll use it with water. You don't need a huge amount. And I'm just going to wrap the wet and dry around this felt pad so it gives me a nice firm surface. You can really hear that wet and dry working on the spray that we've got on there. A little bit more water. You can see the spray coming off onto the wet and dry. You want to make sure that you don't want to press too hard, because you'll end up taking all the spray off that you've put on there. What you want to do is remove the orange peel effect of the spray, but leave enough on there to keep the repair looking invisible. Something like that. Clean off any excess. And now what we've got over that area, it's a very dull matte finished surface, and as with any extrusion it does have a little bit of gloss on there. So what we're going to do is pop on Konig's polishing paste. It's a very fine cutting compound, and I'm just going to apply it all over the area, and with a clean lint-free cotton cloth I'm just going to wrap that felt pad around there, and I'm going to buff in the polishing paste to recreate that little bit of gloss that we have on the extrusion. Something like that. And there we go, repair complete.